All right, Cancer, here we go. I'm just about ready to start pulling your mid-months in a day or two. But we're going to open the week here with a Cancer Energies update. This is for the sun because we have to. So, Ron Popeil got rich off me last night. I'm going to tell you what, there's a lot going on here. We're going to find out. I'm going to get to the bottom of this. All right, a lot going on your person's end. There's a lot of hidden energies. I can tell hidden energies because they kind of have a hue to them. All right. Now speaking of hues, actually, strangely enough, I just put a tweet out today. I don't know if any of you know I'm on Twitter. I just added a link to my YouTube. It's up in the upper right corner of my YouTube by the donations link. It's right to the right of it. I added a photo that was sent in by a subscriber via email. And it's about the magical properties, or the properties in general, of mustard yellow. Strangely enough, I didn't know any of that when I told you that your connection's color is mustard yellow. I gave that to you as part of the 3D of it, so that those of you that don't read energy have an idea of what to look for out in the world. Well, I didn't know any of that. This person sent it in, and I looked at it, and I'm like, well, that sounds awful familiar. I mean, there's all kinds of negative traits and positive traits, and there's a main blurb there. You can check out the photo. It's up on my Twitter, which is twitter.com/StevesLoveTarot or /StevesLoveTarot, whatever you want to do. You want to give me a follow out there. I'm going to start using that Twitter a bit more. All right? I think it's a good way for us to communicate. Now, I got my comments off. People comment on that all the time. I got some advice from somebody who's got a lot more followers than I probably ever will. And it's so the comments are all for a reason. It's not that I don't want to talk to nobody. I talk to people all day via email. I talk to you guys. It's just it keeps the crackpots away. If you keep your comments off, the people with their own theories that come in, and then this channel is a brand. It's my point of view. So you come here for that. I don't need nobody else chiming in with spells and all kinds of I don't know what, right? So, but I make myself very reachable. My email address is on my website. It's on my About page here on YouTube. I got my mailbag email address, which is right there in the mailbag playlist. And now I got that Twitter, which I'm gonna start using. So, if you want to follow me, please do. Please follow me on Twitter @StevesLoveTarot. And check out that mustard yellow picture that I put up this morning. All right. This is a general reading. It's for the sign of Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, or Leo for that matter. It's a general reading. May or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here, I promise you're here for a reason. All right? All right. Let me give the deck a final shuffle. This thing really wants me to shuffle today. We got to see what's going on. Oh, yeah. Here we go. I know why I'm here. Message of the day, folks, is vulnerability. All right, this is a timeless reading, by the way, so when you find it, you're meant to find it. Bottom of the deck, the overall energy of our reading today is 9 of Wands. This is a wall. It's a fortress, and I thought about this. I took my morning walk this morning, and I thought the word vulnerability kept popping in my head. The universe talks to you through things. I see a lot of coincidences and synchronicities. And look, at the bottom of the deck, it had me keep shuffling and shuffling as I plugged my Twitter feed, right? 9 of Wands. This is the issue. This is the crux of your issue with this person. Is this person somehow believes, and right here underneath it is confusion, the 7 of Cups. This person, and also with a moon on it, by the way, a silent Bob moon. This person believes that being vulnerable is weakness. Okay? It's very clear in the energy. It was very clear on my morning walk this morning, and this is, again, the cards back up what I think and what I say. I'm an energy reader, not a damn card reader. The fact that this came up when I sat down today on my walk and the word vulnerability ringing through my head as I'm walking in my morning walk, and I get this card at the bottom of the deck after the longest shuffle I've ever done, is telling. It's telling. That's amazing, and proof of the validity of Twitter, tarot, right? I'm sure Twitter is very valid too. This person believes that your issue is this person believes that vulnerability, and what's holding them back is they believe being vulnerable is weakness. That's a fool's game right there. I don't know if their parents put that in their head or past relationships. We're going to dig into it. We'll find out. But I'm telling you, you come here for an energy reading, I'm giving you one. And this is information for you. Vulnerability isn't weakness. Okay, vulnerability is empowering. Your person, rather ironically, likes to control things. We see that emperor all the time, male or female. They like to control things. They like to control what they can control in their life, and that's why they stay away from emotions, because they can't control that. And right here, it's because they're afraid of being vulnerable for some reason. And we'll dig in. But being vulnerable is empowering. That's the ultimate control. If you believe vulnerability is weakness, and you believe that's controlling things, that's your way of controlling, the only thing you're controlling is keeping yourself stuck, keeping new people from coming in, keeping growth from happening in your life. That's all you're controlling. If you're vulnerable, you have the control. You can cast someone out, you can bring someone in. It's that old adage, people who aren't vulnerable just put a wall up. Your person has a fortress around them. It's a fortress, it really is. People who are afraid of vulnerability put up that wall and they keep everyone out. Well, it's a bit like that old saying, throwing away the baby with the bathwater. By keeping everyone out, your person prevents, they prevent the bad people who might hurt them from coming in, but they also prevent the good people, like you, from coming in. All right? Which keeps them stuck. There's no growth. We grow through our interactions with people. We don't grow in isolation. Isolation's where we think. We go into the hermit. We grow interacting with relationships of all types. Friends, lovers, whatever. That's how we grow. We learn. Your person is afraid to be vulnerable. It's very clear. Right here's the energy around your connection. Right here's how your person feels in their emotions. Right here's how they feel about you. I'm going to leave that right there. Right here's the hidden energy, and right here's the final outcome. I'm going to clarify everything. Throw some universe cards over the top, and you bet because of this coincidence, with that card coming out after my walk of vulnerability, we're going to extend this one. There's going to be a link in the description, and we're going to go deep voodoo on all this shit and whatever else we find here. Okay? Something cuts your person deep, and that's why they're afraid to be vulnerable. Or it could have been bad parenting. It could just be core programming. I don't know. Well, let's see what's going on with your connection, right? What's the energy around your connection right now? Why am I here? The Hierophant. It's a spiritual connection. I know you guys have a spiritual connection. I know you each have a key to something in each other's soul. The beautiful thing is, your person knows it too. And they do. I'm telling you, they do. Now, for some of you, your person is in the third party. They're married. And they got the wall up for you. And there's a number of reasons for that, but that's not the energy that's coming in prominent for this reading. I don't think this is going to be a third party reading. This is about you. For some of you, they are married and they're in a third party. And they got that may be blocking you. That all signs reading I did the other day is very telling on all of that. This is a different energy. This is telling me that your person knows your importance. They know that you're very special. And I feel a great sense of a missed opportunity here, but it's their own damn fault. It's because they're afraid of being vulnerable. All that excuse, if there's a third party that's blocking you guys, that's an excuse. Okay, you can sneak around that. And quite frankly, if you're in a third party that's checking your emails and or whatever, or has a hack into your Twitter account or something, that's not a good relationship. Anyway, that's not healthy. That's not trust. They got a wall up still, though. Let's see. What's the energy of their emotions? Yeah, there's that wall. Knight of Pentacles, right there. Nice and slow. Slow movement towards you. Very slow. They got a fortress. This is a fortress that's up. It's not a wall. It's a fortress. I want to see some cracks in it. I want to see a tower in this reading. I do. We see a tower. I want y'all to cheer like we're at a baseball game. I don't know what's in here. I don't know. I'm not looking. I don't look because I read the energy. I'll pull it on camera. I don't care, just in case. I mean, people, I'm not setting nothing up here. This is what it is. This is how it goes at Steve's Love Tarot. They're moving slowly towards you, but they're still hiding behind a wall. But they know that you're something very special. How do they feel about you? Well, let's pull the card. Yeah, you're heavy on their mind. 10 of Wands. Right there. 10 of Wands. You are heavy on their mind. Hiding behind this wall. Hiding in their fortress. In a back bedroom, way in the back. Hiding in that fortress. You are very heavy on their mind. Again, this is about you. This reading, very special reading here before I do the mid-months. Your person might be in a third party, but if they are, they're not given to it. This reading, the universe is very clear. It's about your person. This is information you need to have for some reason. What's in the hidden energies? This is read with the Hierophant. 8 of Cups. They know your importance. They know that this is a spiritual connection. I told you that. And the 8 of Cups right now in the hidden energies is this person is, again, losing you is not an option. It's right there. They're afraid that it's done, that it's over, that you've walked away. Now, some of you may have given some indication that you have. I get a lot of messages from you guys saying, I'm done, I'm walking away, love your readings. Stuff like that. The moment you do that, they're coming in, right? You do know that. I mean, but the thing is, you can't fool the universe. You can't trick the energy. If you're going to walk away from this person, you need to pull all your energy back, and you need to know how to do that. Otherwise, the energy's still there. You're just going to drag them along. You guys have a connection. You're just going to drag them along. Okay, you'll walk away, but they're still caught in your gravitational pull, and they're coming along, and they'll come at you faster. Right now, whatever you did, or whatever's going on, this person feels like it's over. Perhaps they don't have, they've been cut off on a way to reach you or something. I don't know. Many of you may have done many different things. I do not know. I learned today I didn't do it, but I learned today you can lock your Twitter feed. Maybe that. Rather than blocking them, you just lock them. Unfollow and then lock, right? So they can't see anything. And then if they follow you, they got to get approved by you. How embarrassing is that to sit there and not be approved? Boy, that gives you a lot of power, don't it? You could just sit there and go, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll approve them. I don't know. Anyway, this person, I tell you, you're not going anywhere. You're here watching me. Even those of you that wrote into me and said, I'm done, I'm out. You know damn well. Don't lie to me. I read your energy. You know damn well that if they come in, you'd be like, all right, fine. You'll talk to them if they come in. You're heavy on their mind. They're definitely on your mind because you're on theirs. And this connection with the Hierophant here is tied together. Your person's hiding behind a wall. Now, you can break down that wall, but I don't advise it. The message behind this 9 of Wands, besides their fear of vulnerability, which is stupid, as I've already explained, because it's really ironic because your person wants to control things. And being vulnerable is the ultimate control. It's self-empowering. You get to pick and choose. They're giving themselves no choice by not being vulnerable. And look where it's got them. It's got you watching tarot readings and them heavy on your mind and you heavy on their mind. That's all it's done. And now they're worried you walked away. Anyway, my point is, here with this, it's got to be their idea to come in. It's very clear in that card. All right. Right here, final outcome. 4 of Swords. Your person's going through some healing. This is a dark night of the soul mini, like a minor arcana hermit kind of thing. See this little lamb right here? Or I don't know what it is. I think it's a lamb. It's got its third eye lit up. You see that? Third eye's lit up. This is tied, this card ties to every damn thing, but it's read with this. The reason they're going so slow is they're healing. The universe is almost putting the brakes on this. I almost feel like something bigger than a third party is putting the brakes on this a little bit. Your person needs to figure it out. This is obviously a very important connection, both to the universe and you guys. There's a reason you're supposed to be together. This little third eye going off here tells me, validates what I said about the energy, that this person knows damn well how important you are. They know damn well. And they're going through some healing right now, and in the meantime, you got to leave them behind that wall. Okay? It's not forever. This is the energies right now. This is what, June 6th? You know, we're in the middle of eclipse season. It's all happening right now. And for most of you, as the summer progresses, as we go through eclipse season, as we go through, for a lot of you in June, you're going to hear from this person. But, you know, between now and Lionsgate, it's a pretty strong time. And the astrology is behind us here. Okay? I'm clarifying. I'm shuffling. What's this Hierophant about here? What's this? What's this about? Vulnerability. They're afraid to be vulnerable. Stupid. Right here. Page of Cups. Again, just what I told you. They're coming towards you. This Page of Cups keeps coming out. I'm so sick of seeing this card. It does. They're just showing up as a page, a little light message, just to see how you're doing, see how you'll respond. Maybe a small apology. This is what they want to do. This is what the energy around the connection is ripe for this right now. What's jamming it up is this Four of Swords and this, again, in your person's emotions, they're moving very slow. Your person's an overthinker. I mean, to say the least, with the Knight of Pentacles here and the Ten of Wands here, your person's an over-damn thinker. Just come in and say something. You know, this whole principle of not telling people how you feel, and as I say that, I love tarot, I do. The King of Cups, Mr. or Mrs. Not tell someone how you feel. Hold back. I get a card that looks promising, and I get this. Okay? I get this is the King of Cups has a lot of love for you. Ton, he's holding that Ace of Cups. He's holding it in his hand, his or her, male or female. But they don't tell you about it a lot of times. They keep it to themselves. And that's right here. Block, forward, block. It's like a goddamn karate tournament. It's not a soulmate connection. It's Karate Kid, Cobra Kai, going against Ralph Macchio. You know, because somebody do the damn crane technique. There's no defense for it, apparently, according to Pat Morita. Jesus Christ. Unbelievable. Why is this Knight of Pentacles here? You got yourself, Jesus, kick and block. Come on now. Throw some punches, soulmate. There it is. I was talking about it earlier when I was talking about this Nine of Wands. Here it is, the Burger King. Oh, your person. Male or female, the Burger King's got to have it their way. I got Silent Bob in front of Chatty Cathy, the sun, the moon in front of the sun. They think, it's the same message. They think they're going slow, and they're thinking about it, and they're realizing some things with the third eye going off here on the Four of Swords. It's all weighing heavy on their mind, but they think that this is control, that controlling their emotions is holding back how they feel, not being vulnerable, is some sort of ability to control things. It's part of what they can control. And they're wrong. They are dead wrong. Ain't a psychologist on the planet that would disagree with that. They are dead wrong. Being vulnerable is empowering. Your person, that's what your person's figuring out here. That's what this is. That's what this little third eye on the lamb is in part. They're going to figure it out in the final outcome. All you do is keep everything out. Keeping everything out, hiding behind a fortress, all you do is prevent your growth. You keep yourself stuck. You prevent both the good and the bad from getting in. If you're vulnerable, you let everybody in. Sometimes you make a bad decision and you get hurt. Oh well, you learn from that. You'll learn more from your mistakes than you'll ever learn from anything you got right. Hundredfold. But you also let in the good. More often than not, you're going to let in more good people than bad. And those people are going to be great relationships. You're going to grow. The person's got to figure it out. King of Swords clarifying the Emperor. Male or female, this is my closed off card. They're closed off emotionally. Your person shows up as the King of Swords a lot. Not just in my readings, in other people's readings too. I know if those readers are watching, they know what I'm talking about. This King of Swords, this person's very King of Swords. It's an air energy. Doesn't have to be an air sign. Again, I want to make that clear. But it's an air energy. They're all thought, no soul. They're all ego, no soul. They need soul right here. This King of Cups needs to release that cup. This needs to turn into an Ace of Cups. All thought, no soul. And here it is. All thought, no soul. 10 of Wands. It's a big, passionate burden. All right, why is this 10 of Wands here? Still ain't seen that tower yet. I'm waiting. I'm waiting. I swear to God, if a tower comes out in this reading, I want everybody to cheer like it's a baseball game. You're going to be, no matter from here on out, no matter where it falls. All right? It don't matter. Oh, let's see. Come on. 10 of Wands, give me something. Show me a crack in that freaking fortress. Ah, you fucker. 10 of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles. Damn it. I hate this card right here in this position. It's the slowest moving energy in the deck. Again, I've said it. I'll say it again. They're figuring it out. They are. The Ace of Pentacles, Grandma on the freeway doing 15. There's a line of cars behind her as far as the eye can see. People think there was an accident up front. People 2 miles back think there was an accident. And they finally get up to her and realize it's some lady barely seeing over the steering wheel. Hands at 10 o'clock and 2 o'clock. Like some driving test. They're figuring it out slowly. They are. They're coming toward it. It says the same thing as the Knight of Pentacles here in their feelings. How they feel about you and what's in their feelings is the same thing. It's all you. You're the only thing on their mind. That's why there's no third party here. Yeah, you might be in one, but the energy isn't here. I'm giving you the energy that's here. This is just for you. It's about your connection. It's a very special reading. I usually get a mixed kind of thing. You're coming very slow. Why is that Ace of Pentacles here? 8 of Pentacles. They are working on themselves, but this person, again, the energy of this ties my eyes drawn right to that Emperor. This person controls the things in their life that they think they can control, and they know they can control the practical. And they're wrong about that too. You can't control the practical. People think all that stuff about I've got power because I've got a fancy job and I've got money and I can control that. You can't control that. One bad day in the stock market and all our money is worth shit. Again, I'm reminded of that Dust in the Wind song, that line, and all your money won't another minute buy. It's a very poignant song for what's going on here. Your person feels they can control the practical, so that's what they're trying to do. Yet you're a big, heavy burden. You're a burden because you're an emotional concern. And emotional concerns, the King of Swords doesn't like those. And the Emperor feels they can't control them, so they don't look at them. And the King of Cups holds back. This poor Page don't have a chance in hell. It ain't getting through this traffic jam. All this is Grandma doing 15 on the freeway. This is the poor person 2 miles back that think there's an accident up there. Oh, there's probably an accident. Oh my God. I hope nobody's hurt. Nobody's hurt. It's just some crazy fool shouldn't have been driving a car for the last 20 years on a damn freeway. Can't control the practical either. And believing that practicality, that money is power, or that your job, you might boss people around at your job. You might be a boss and you think you got power. You make 6 figures a year. You think you got some power. You don't. It's not eternal. The power is in emotion. It's in the soul. It's in love. All that ego, all that money and job power is ego. You take away the job, you take away the money, the power goes with it. You're nobody. You're picking out of garbage cans behind a 7-Eleven. But if your soul is there, if you're in touch with who you are, if this King of Swords becomes something better, becomes an Ace of Cups, or a Queen of Cups, well, that's eternal. That's power. That's real power. Nobody can take that away from you. They could take your job away. And money, your person needs to figure all this out. And they are. Slowly. Very slowly. They are. They're figuring it out. There's a lot of patience required with this connection. There's a lot of patience. There really is. It's one of those connections. And Cancerians, I don't know whether you're a patient sign or not. I like to think you are, being the cardinal water sign, ruler of the water, of the emotions. You've all been very patient with this person. This is an encouraging card. This Four of Swords is an encouraging card in the final outcome, but it does also signify no action, at least for this energy update. Okay, but you're learning what's going on behind the scenes here. Now, what's all this shit? Eight of Cups. Afraid you're done. Afraid you walked away. You know what? I guarantee you that's just something they're telling themselves. They're telling themselves, whether you did anything or not, that's just something they're telling themselves because it's easier than looking at the emotions, which are a Ten of Wands burden. Okay? So it's easier just to say, well, it's probably done anyway. And I'm going to just focus back on my money, on my job, on the things, on King of Swords-y things. Ego. All ego, no soul. What's this Eight of Cups? Everything I just told you, completely valid. The Sun. Yeah, this is bullshit. This is just bullshit they're telling themselves. You bring them nothing but happiness. Nothing but happiness, and it's parallel or read with this Page of Cups. They know they owe you an apology. They know they have love for you, and they know if they don't bring it, you're going to be gone. Yet they tell themselves, well, it's probably over anyway. Because that's a burden. Those are emotions. They don't want to look at that. They want the things they can control, the practical, and the things that they think matter, that give them power. Because that's maybe it's what mommy and daddy taught them. It's core programming, it's called in psychology. It's what our parents teach us. You know, my parents would have taught me that. They were definitely people like that, but I didn't listen. When I was a kid, I was an enlightened little bugger. I knew it was wrong. I knew they were wrong. I knew my parents were wrong from a very young age. I used to just sit and watch them. And just think how wrong they were. Right here, your person knows damn well you're their happiness. They want to talk to you. This is Chatty Cathy. It's the opposite of Silent Bob. The moon is Silent Bob. This is Chatty. The sun lights everything up. The moon casts shadows on things. Some things are revealed. Some things are just sort of in the shadows and like that. The sun, I mean, they know they want to tell you everything. This Eight of Cups is bullshit. It's just bullshit they're telling themselves. And even if you are gone, like I said, if you pulled your energy away, it don't matter. That's just going to bring them in. This is a runner-chaser. This is twin flame. This is deep soul. Neither one of you is going anywhere. It's like a prison yard. I said this in a recent reading. Sometimes you go to one of them fancy prisons. Yeah, fancy prison. Like if you do just like a white-collar crime. And they give you a big yard to play in. It's like a football field. Right? It's huge. And you can run. You can run full speed. You can go. But eventually you're going to hit that damn fence. It might be 100, 200 yards out, but you're going to hit it. So you can walk away. You can walk away from this person. Go for it. They can think you're gone and focus on all their practical all they want. Neither one of you is going anywhere. I'm telling you, I'm reading the damn connection. I was right about the damn color. I'm right about the damn connection. Neither one of you is going anywhere. You can't. This is supposed to happen. This person turned against destiny, ran the car up on the curb. They're lucky you've slowed down to wait for them to catch up. They are. They're lucky. Because this is why. Queen of Swords. This is why I said that. I flipped it and I said, they're lucky you waited to slow down. This is who's waiting for this person. You are at this point not going to accept anything. I mean, this page may not be enough. They always show up as a page. You're not going to accept anything that isn't this, the sun. And this card also says this person knows they need to tell you the truth. They're afraid to do that for some reason. There's something they're afraid I don't know, they're embarrassed by it. I don't know. Yeah, I would be embarrassed. Think about it. Think about it. What if it were me and I was your soulmate, right? I put myself, I got deep empathy. I can become you if I want to. I feel what other people feel. That's how I help people. That's how I can help my friends and stuff. It's a curse at times, but I can do it. So I'll be your soulmate right now, and I'll put myself in their position. And I blew you off because I was hurt or I didn't want to look at emotions. And then, like, months went by, a year went by, hell, a decade went by, right? We'll just go exaggerated with it. 2 decades went by. And now I'm going to reach out. This ain't enough. You can reach out as a page and say what? Hi, how you been? What the hell is that? No, you need to come in and say, listen, I'm really sorry about what happened. I'm going to explain this, and this to you. It happened because of this, and this. And I was messed up. I was crazy. I had to go to therapy. I had to do this, and this. That's the kind of explanation you need. The Queen of Swords wouldn't cut that out. This shit. Hi, how are you? How you been? The weather here is nice. It's sunny today. How's it where you are? What the hell? Screw you. I've been waiting for you for 2 decades. You want to know if it's cloudy? What the hell's... Screw you. You see what I'm saying? This Queen of Swords, this is your energy attached to this. You're not accepting anything other than the sun. And if any of you do, I'll be damn disappointed with you. Because this person's learning their lesson, but they're learning very slow. They need to step it up. They do. And you know what's funny? They know they need to step it up. They do. That's clear in the end. They know. They're just afraid to be vulnerable. Probably got hurt in the past and all that. I hate people that do that. You got hurt in the past, so you're going to what? Take it out on me. Some other tarot reader broke your heart, and you think I will too. Right. Well, I'm not that tarot reader. I'm Steve. I don't know who broke your heart before, but it wasn't me. You shouldn't take past... This person needs to learn that too. That's part of why they're hiding in that fortress. I know some of it is core programming from their parents, but... Alright. I know I got the right shuffle here because the 7 of Cups is back at the bottom after my shuffle, and that was the card that was right underneath the 9 of Wands here. Alright, I'm going to move this up. Alright, this card was right underneath it, so I got the right shuffle. Remember, readers, if you're worried whether you stopped at the right point, check the bottom of the deck and see if it makes sense to your reading. If it makes sense, you got the right shuffle. Or if it's a card you saw before, you got the right shuffle. We got the right shuffle. Let's see. Why is this 4 of Swords here? Damn, I'm going to punch your person. I really am. Male or female, Steve's going to punch him. 7 of Pentacles. It's all about divine timing. Your person needs to figure it out. I got sitting on their hands, clarifying, sitting on their hands and figuring it out. Well, they best figure it out because they need to come in with the sun, not a page. It's much too late for page. What's that old Saturday Night Live skit? Eddie Murphy was like singing a song or something like. He's got a line where he says, it was a long time ago. I keep the old tapes. I like watching when it was funny in the old days. He said, you better start running because it's much too late to jog. That kind of thing. So this person better start running because it's much too late to jog. All right? It's cruel. It's cruel. It's terrible. Death card is the final outcome here. The final is Death card. There is transformation coming to this. This person will figure it out. I've told you that. This card backs that up. An old way of being is going away, and there will be rebirth here. But this person has to... These cards together say exactly what I've already told you. Okay? I read energy, not cards. I've already told you this. It's backed up right here in these 3 cards. It has to be this person's idea. They have to come in. They have to do it. They have to be the one to do it. If you reach out to them and you try to tear down this fortress, and I could teach you how to do it. I could. Be irresponsible of me, but I could teach you how to tear down that fortress. But I'm not going to, because this is a very important connection, and it would be a stupid move for you to do. This person has to come in on their own. They got to open the damn door of the fortress and come out and come talk to you as something a lot more than this. Okay? And this Page of Cups came out early. Okay? And I keep pointing to it and harping on it because everything after it is what's blocking it. Everything. Look at this. I told you. I already gave you the grandma on the freeway analogy. It's really what it is. This person's 2 miles back and thinks there's an accident up here. There isn't an accident. Everybody's fine. Except for this whack job that's this soulmate that is afraid of vulnerability and afraid of emotions and afraid of whatever. I just have this picture in my head of some Pee Wee Herman type character cowering in a corner, afraid of everything. I'm scared of that. I don't want that. Oh my God. Seriously. My bird is braver than this person, and he's a skittish little devil. He's been coddled his whole life. He's afraid of butterflies. It's hilarious. We had him outside one day. A butterfly came by, a beautiful little yellow butterfly. Flew right up, kind of buzzed him a little bit, and he freaked out. I've never seen an animal so scared in my life. He actually crapped. I mean, I'm serious. It's like, what the hell? It's a butterfly. Chill out. You're supposed to eat them things. I don't know. You actually shouldn't. Most of them are poisonous. Nothing really eats butterflies. Anyway, universe. Bottom card. 10 of Swords. Clarified by the 8 of Swords. Clarified by the 5 of Wands. Clarified by the Queen of Wands. Remember, I pulled 5 from the bottom. Clarified by the Hanged Man. Listen, this is what's going on. I mean, this is like our reading right here in 5 damn cards. All right, this person needs to put an end to a painful past, we'll say. But they're all up in their head about it, okay? And they're arguing with themselves about what they do. And I know I don't, they've just walked away, you know, this 8 of Cups, this bullshit. They just walked away, so, you know, whatever. It's probably over anyway. That's this 5 of Wands, right? And this Queen of Wands is pretense. It's a mask. It's a pretentious person who wears a mask. So a mask they're putting out to the public. You see their social media. They're probably doing great, smiling, happy, loving life. And it's all bullshit. This person right here is, the Hangman takes a while. But the universe puts us in the Hangman. We put ourselves in the Hermit. The Hangman takes a little while. But this person will get a new perspective. We see it here with the Death card that ended our reading. But this is crazy town right here. These 4 cards, forget that Hangman. Yeah, we know they need to get a new perspective, but they're taking their time about it because they don't want to look at emotions. But this right here, these 4 cards, if we were playing poker, right, and I'm holding the cards like this is, you've heard of a full house and a straight and things, a royal flush, right? This is crazy town. That's what this is. I got crazy town. I throw it down, I take the pot. Because, you know, I mean, right here, this person should probably smoke some pot. I'll tell you what, it probably calm them down a little bit. They need to let some past pain go, but they're crazy town in their head about it. I can feel it. This is why infomercials are getting rich off me. They are. They're getting all my money's going to infomercials. I'm going to be homeless in a week. I'm going to be doing these readings on a dumpster top. You're going to be like, what the hell? Why is he outside? If I'm outside, you know I'm homeless because I bought everything. But I'll have all my infomercial stuff with me. I got an oven that can cook a turkey in 5 seconds. Hopefully there's a turkey in that dumpster. But this person needs to let go of a past pain and be vulnerable. Put the wall down. But they're all up in their head about it. And this 5 of Wands is funny. It's funny. I'm sorry. I know you're hurting, but I like to make you laugh. Because life is short. You know, life is short. And this is crazy town. Spread out in 4 cards. 5 of Wands. This person's telling themselves all sorts of stories, arguing with themselves. All right? It's like that Nicorette commercial I told you about a while back. We got it going on here in the States. You see it sometimes on YouTube, but you see it on TV, where the guy watching TV goes to reach for the cigarettes, but looks at the Nicorette, and then they CGI him actually fighting himself on the floor, punching the face, punching himself in the stomach. This is what your person's doing. Oh, they're probably gone anyway, and blah, 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 blah. Yet all the while, it's clarified by the sun and happiness. It's this right here. These 2 cards, the sun and the 8 of Cups, is this. It's the Queen of Wands. It's that mask. It's pretense. It's fake. It's lies we tell ourselves or lies we put out to the public to make them think we're okay. You know, it's those people that tell you they're happily married. Somebody says they're married, they're probably okay. Somebody tells you I'm happily married, they're full of shit. They're not. That's a psychological tell. And again, not a psychologist out there to disagree with me on that. It's a tell. It's what people like me use to read situations. You know, I do, because you know I read people out in public when I'm not online throwing crazy town card spreads. All right, I'm going to extend this one. We're going to find out. We're going to take a trip through Crazy Town in the extended. You're going to want to come along. Think of it like a children's TV show. It's like Mr. Steve's Neighborhood. All right? You're going to want to come along to Crazy Town. We're going to go down the road. Find out what this fortress is about right there. Why this person's so afraid to be vulnerable. And what they're going to do about it. I want to look into their thought process. See if they're doing it right. Maybe you can put some strategic tweets or Instagram photos. You know those little photos where they're like inspirational? They got inspirational words and a famous person who supposedly said them. Right? Like I believe Mel Gibson quoted Socrates. You know, come on. Please. I lived near Mel Gibson for a while. He lived up in Malibu. He had a big cross in his yard. Everyone got pissed. He went a little crazy when he did Passion of the Christ. Anyway, fact of the matter is, I don't believe he's quoting Socrates, but anyway, it's one of them damn pictures. Or maybe something like that can help steer them in the right direction if they're thinking wrong. Anyway, we're going to take a trip down Crazy Town, and then we're going to find out what actions they are actually going to take towards you. And consider this reading a lead up to your mid-month. Because your mid-month, I'm going to pull around the eclipse on the 10th-ish, and I think it's going to be off the chain. I can already tell you. It's sort of like here in California, sometimes we know when there's going to be an earthquake. You can tell you get a little tremor before it. You know, and the sky turns a weird color before it happens. Yeah, that sky is a weird damn color. I mean, so weird. That sky is mustard yellow, is what I'm trying to say. Get your camera out, all right? So those mid-months are going to be something. Anyway, I'm going to go pull the extended right now. If you want it, the link's in the description. We're going to have some fun with this one. Why not? Because this is just Crazy Town at this point. This poor little Page of Cups. Why not have some fun? You got to laugh a little bit at this. Come on now, life is short, people. You got to laugh a little bit at this. I know it's painful, but you got to. And this person does have some past pain. It's clear with that, I don't know, there's a 10 of Swords right there. They got some past pain they need to put an end to. It's probably why the wall's up. But anyway, I hope this reading was helpful to you. If you like this reading, please like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate all the subscribers, all the watchers, all the people that share, anybody who plugs me. Thank you. That's very kind. I will return that favor one day in a big way. I'm going to do a whole video where I roast my favorite tarot readers. It's going to be fun. I hope they think it's fun, or else they'll probably yell at me. But it's still going to be fun, you know. I gotta get me a fake cat to roast Allie. I'm gonna have to yell at it. Felix, get down. Anyway, I don't know. I'm just gonna have some fun with this. But anyway, extended reading link is in the description. If you want it, it's there. All right. Good luck, Cancer.